The top footballers in the world have long been among the highest paid people in the world, but in the 21st century we have witnessed a sharp rise in their pay, with some of the most recognizable names in the game now leading extravagant lifestyles that never fail to astound. However, each player has a different strategy for spending that money. Some football players use their money to start charities, support health and education initiatives, and change the world, among other incredible things. But some football players are more savage than others and prefer to spend their money on stupid expensive things. So we have listed some weird purchases of footballers. Want to know about them? Stay tuned till the end. Ronaldinho. Beyond his superb football abilities and goal celebration dance, brilliant Brazilian midfielder Ronaldinho was well known for his teeth. Ronaldinho was renowned for flashing a wide grin when he was happy, but he had been teased for much of his life because of the appearance of his teeth. He made the decision to spend £36,000 on significant dental surgery to get his gums and teeth realigned. Although it was described as extravagant, betting.net does not think it is at all ludicrous. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. According to The Telegraph, Zlatan Ibrahimovic allegedly paid £8.51 million to purchase a disused cathedral in his native country. In the Östermalm neighborhood of Stockholm, Ibrahimovic has purchased a new investment property that was formerly a house of God and has been transformed into a townhouse. As he nears the end of his playing days, Ibrahimovic has recently added a new piece of real estate to his portfolio. According to reports, the 34-year-old intends to turn the structure into a home. He is not expected to live there personally. Instead, it is only seen as a wise investment. The structure, Lindormen 13, which bears the property's name, has been converted into a townhouse and has 4 stories. The structure features a sizable storage space in the basement, a sizable garage, an office, and floors 2 and 3, which are reached by double staircases and have additional rooms on them. There are 5 rooms at the top level, including a sizable open space with a broad stairway leading to the roof, and a sizable terrace looking out over the courtyard. Mario Balotelli. Balotelli's choice of pet fits in with his well-known wild behavior, although many families choose a cat or a dog as a pleasant addition. The striker has a history of making absurd purchases. Once, after his mother sent him out to merely get a new iron, he bought a jet ski and a pool table. Mario Balotelli has once again shocked us all with his peculiar lifestyle choices and acquired a pet pig. Balotelli announced to his 1.1 million fans on Twitter that his little pig had finally arrived. She is just 2 months old, yet I refer to her as Super. It seems there is a little uncertainty as to whether his new acquaintance is male or female, taking inspiration from his own moniker, Super Mario, which he acquired when playing for Manchester City. Balotelli was known for hamming it up when playing in the Premier League, and he will doubt be showing off his newest babe around Milan. Super will surely be known as the city's most renowned pig. Sully Monteri. Soccer players frequently spend a lot of money on fancy vehicles, such as Cristiano Ronaldo's £7 million Bugatti and N'Golo Kante's Mini. Montari, a former Milan footballer, has been the one to go further on wheels, spending over $1 million on the 6-wheeled Mercedes Brabus G63 6x6 in 2015. The Ghanaian stood out in the parking lot of the training facility because it was not even open to public spending and had military-only units. Didier Drogba. The Chelsea icon won the Champions League for the Blues in 2012 with a penalty kick that gave the London team their first ever title. A year later, after producing 800,000 grams of gold, he splurged by purchasing a 5% share in a gold mine in his home Ivory Coast, which was then worth over £1 billion. Unfortunately, Drogba only manages to extract a tiny portion of the money due to gold taxes. It may take a Stamford Bridge hero a very long time to turn a profit when it comes to long-term investments. John Terry. Footballers utilize social media in the present day to brag about their lavish vacations to the nearby hot beach during the off-season. However, when Terry splurged lavishly on a trip to the Alps during Chelsea's 2014-15 Premier League Championship season, he opted not to partake in skiing as the main pastime. He said on Instagram, "Done a few mountain runs whilst the family was skiing. Altitude running at 2,700 meters was ridiculously hard." Lionel Messi. Barcelona's talisman, a 6-time Ballon d'Or winner, makes millions through his contract with the team and various endorsements, which he spends on opulent real estate. But Messi was compelled to purchase a home in the middle of the city only to get rid of his bothersome neighbors. The Argentine was reportedly staying with his family in an apartment while their house underwent a renovation, according to the Spanish publication Mundo Deportivo in 2013. Djibril Cissé. Football and monarchy have several ties, including Prince William's fondness of Aston Villa and Arsenal cult legend Nicholas Bentner's position. After a Danish newspaper acquired some property 6 years ago, the Dane was awarded the title of Lord. However, former Liverpool and QPR player Cissé really purchased the title 10 years before. The 39-year-old purchased an English home for £2 million while he was a player at Anfield, and as part of the estate, he was also given the title of Lord of the Manor of Frodsham. Additionally, the football player became a part of history when his title was acknowledged in the census-style Domesday Book of 1086. Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy does not seem to be getting a high-end automobile like other football players do because he wants the car from the in-betweeners. The Foxes player, who earlier this month won the FA Cup, frequently drives his £165,000 Bentley Continental GT to practice. But according to The Sun, the attacker wants a 1996 Fiat Cinquecento Hawaii from the popular Channel 4 program after becoming famous for his Danish friends jab at Pierre-Emile Højbjerg and Kasper Schmeichel. The car, which had a mismatched red door and frequently appeared in the comedy about four schoolboys, was put up for sale earlier this month. Vardy's decision to buy the Fiat would not be the first weird purchase made by a football player, but it would be one of the stranger ones. Wayne Rooney. Wayne Rooney has a significant stake in the racehorse industry. His most recent acquisition is a horse named Switcheroony. According to the Daily Mail, the England international, it is better to call him that than Manchester United attacker at the moment, was planning to name the horse Ocean 7, but he changed his mind when he discovered that the suggested name was already used. Rooney and his wife Colleen are co-owners of their horses. Along with Your Art Is on Fire, the couple also owns Tomway, a bay colt named after Wayne's father Thomas Wayne Rooney. Rooney has spent £80,000 on his horses for a net profit of £5,000 so far in his tenure as an owner, so it does not appear that he has had the best success. Neymar Jr. Despite making $90 million annually, the football player indulges in expensive luxury. He just bought a magnificent $15 million helicopter, among other things. Neymar Jr. has a strong love for Batman and has gone above and above to include the Dark Knight in many aspects of his life. It was not a surprise to him when he bought his newest motorcycle because it had the same dark, gritty aesthetic as his favorite comic book character. When he came up for Copa America practice in 2019, the public got its first look at his pricey acquisition. Despite Neymar's injury and inability to play, the squad was still able to win the series. His supporters were excited by the pictures, and they soon realized that the aircraft was a modified Airbus H145 with the initials NJR painted on the tail. In July 2021, he uploaded a photo of himself posing in front of the helicopter and gave it another glance. Given the footballer's fervent love of Batman, the customized Airbus H145 was created in partnership with Mercedes-Benz and is midnight black in color. With its spacious interior and compact size, the Airbus H145 is one of the most popular helicopters and a great option for both military and civilian operations. The aircraft has been utilized for missions by the military services of Germany, the US, and Serbia. So which is the weirdest purchase according to you? Did we miss any big names? Let us know in the comments below. Hit like to show your support for our work. Also, keep in mind to press the bell icon and subscribe to the channel to never miss any updates from us. We will be right back in the next video. Thanks for watching.